Welcome to Off the Ranch. I am joined here by Matt Reisinger. What's up, man?
Matt, I love the place, man. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
So, will I be able to stay here tonight?
Sure.
In your guest room?
As long as you're doing work, you can stay here as long as you want.
Air conditioning's okay? Like,
if you like wind.
I mean, there's enough breeze in here that it's no big deal.
It's true, and it's really not that hot in Texas in August.
It's not bad at all.
It's not bad.
I'm not sweaty already from just standing here at 9 in the morning. So Matt has a YouTube channel. I will link in the description below. What do you do on this YouTube channel?
I am a builder in Texas, and I talk about
an hour and a half from here.
About an hour and a half from here. I talk about nerdy construction stuff, Matt.
He does like educational type videos, which is like the opposite of what I do. My videos make you dumber. Mostly.
Not true. Not true. Building science and fine craftsmanship is what I talk about in all its various forms. I do a lot of renovation work, but I've never renovated an abandoned mansion before, though.
So you've been doing renovation work, you were telling me, for 25 years.
Yeah.
Or I guess contracting work. I don't know necessarily just renovation, but in your 25 years, you have not even worked on a place this epic.
New. No, that's a good word for it.
So we were kind of walking through. He was looking at the place.
It was a little crazy, Matt.
Seeing, you know, some of the mold, some of the rot, and kind of giving me his opinion. And I guess, can you sum that up in a nutshell? How much trouble we're in? What your thoughts are on everything?
All right, Matt. So anytime you're looking at a renovation, the first thing you look for is what's the foundation, and usually you can tell foundation issues also with a masonry exterior, right? That rock can't take any movement. So if you see crack in brick, if you see crack in rock, that usually means there's a problem. And when you first walk in here, I mean, you hardly see any cracks, and if you do, it's a little hairline crack, which means that we're probably in good shape. You also notice when you drive in, it's pretty rocky, right? So your house is built on the rock.
You're sitting on a huge hill. That is
always a good start.
Made of rock.
Yeah. So I think your foundation's good. I don't see any cracks on the outside. Now you do have some rot, and you just recently, I watched your video where you had a bunch of buddies, you pulled all the insulation out, you uncovered some new things that maybe you hadn't seen before.
We had not. We expected it, but we hadn't necessarily put our eyes on it yet.
Yeah. But you know what? The frame looks pretty good though.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that cool groin vault in this kind of family
What
room
did
living
you
room.
say?
It's called a groin vault.
Groin vault?
Groin vault, yes.
Like
that's correct.
G-R-O-I-N?
Yeah, like
groin
the term
vault.
for your groin. Yes, that's what it's called.
This video just got demonetized talking about groin vaults.
No, you're fine. That's an industry term.
Groin vault.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of times I'll buy a kit from an online place.
Yeah.
Your framer on this house built it himself. He figured out the curvature. He laid that plywood out probably in the floor. You might even see some pencil marks in the floor somewhere.
Drew it all out.
Where he drew it out.
It seems like it would be super hard to
It's a lot of work.
visualize that.
Yeah, he took 3 days to do that probably.
The YouTube audience has definitely... they're a little worried for my sanity.
So am I. But that's nothing new.
And
so.
I guess I feel confident that this is a fixable house. Matt came in today, and he knows a lot more about this kind of stuff, a million times more about this kind of stuff, and he says it is doable.
It's doable.
It's
for sure.
It's not like this place is going to collapse. It's not falling in on itself.
Doable and practical are not the same thing.
Yeah, I didn't say it was practical. I didn't use that term, did I, Meredith?
But
No.
epic.
Epic for sure. And fun.
Let's go big. Let's go big.
And super fun.
So there's a lot to do. We just met with Matt this morning just to kind of talk through some stuff because he wanted to see it. He wanted to share his opinions on it. And Matt will probably be coming out here more in the future and probably be working together on it.
I think so. I think you need a few key help areas.
Yeah.
Stuff that
I
definitely could help you with.
It's not all do it yourself on this project.
You got a couple things.
We need some professionals. So I will link him in the description. Matt just came out because of you guys. When we made the first video,
yeah, a bunch of people told me about it too.
I started getting all these comments that said Matt Reisinger, and I was like, never heard of him. And so I went and looked him up, and I was like, oh, he knows all this stuff.
When you posted this, I got 100 DMs on Instagram saying, "Go watch this video. You need to call him."
Yeah. So anyway, we're glad to meet you today, and
really fun guys.
Look forward to doing some work together in the future. And you guys stay tuned. We got more stuff coming on this video, but I just wanted to kind of introduce Matt Reisinger. He'll be helping us with the project a little bit.
It's a cool project, y'all.
Thanks for coming.
Definitely, Matt. Appreciate it.
Dang. Good morning, Demolitia. Welcome to Renovation Ranch. I'm just admiring, God, this view. This view is something I don't think you could ever get used to. So crazy. Okay, I'm gonna have to quit admiring the view though and get to work. today, before it gets too hot, because we have a lot of outside in the sun kind of work. I don't know how possible it is to move all this around the house, but I was gonna just throw it all in this dumpster. I was like, yeah, I'll pick it up, dump it in the brand new dumpster. Third dumpster, by the way. I've already filled up 2 dumpsters full of trash. But then I was like, well, let me just show you. This is the backyard, and you'll notice the backyard is about, 10 to 12 feet down over there. We have a very big drop off. And to make this backyard more functional, we're probably gonna bring in a bunch of fill and fill it up. So I was like, we got a whole pile of fill over here. Maybe I can just move that over here. Then we have to bring less fill in over there, and we also don't have to pay to throw away that. Because, I mean, that stuff should make really good fill. Check this out, by the way. This used to have this crazy, like, Spanish-looking arch. Took that out. Half of it's right there. And we're also going to do a little bit of moving of walls down here. We'll get to that later, though, but that is in the works to kind of open up that space. It already looks so much bigger just with that thing gone out of the top there. We also, as you guys saw, took all this out. We're gonna raise that ceiling up closer to the roof there, and then probably the same thing here, just to get a little bit taller. And we got rid of there was dome there, and then dome there, and they were all different domes. It was too domey for us, so we just have one now. We're leaving that one. I really like the look. I think it's gonna be really cool, but it was just like, wow, wow. Ceiling was all crazy and too much. Let's get started on that. Whoa, hey, let's start on that. This Bobcat's super loud, very annoying. You know what I'd rather listen to than the rah of this engine? Is some Metallic, Slipknot, cool guy music, through my Raycon E50 eardrums, true wireless earbuds. The Raycon earbuds start about half the price of other premium earbud brands, and what I like about them is they're super small, discreet, and they sound awesome. So check this out. This is the case. Open up, it's got a magnetic front to it. So this is like what you would keep in your pocket or your bag or whatever, and it also charges through here. You can see that little charge port right there. So you open up that case, your earbuds are in there, and they just sit in here and charge on these 2 little prongs there. Stick them in just like that. They have a bunch of different sizes that fit anybody's ear. Then they fit snug, they don't fall out. Ah! And they're super comfortable because they have all these sizes to fit your ear perfectly. Thank you, Raycon, for supporting Renovation Ranch. Without sponsors like this, we would not be able to do what we're gonna do on this house, because I did not jackhammer all that up. That was something I said, you know what? I'm gonna farm that out, and it's gonna cost money. I'm not gonna build this whole house by myself, and we need good sponsors like Raycon, so I appreciate their support. Go check out the link in the description below, and you will get 15% off your order at Raycon. First, they put this trash can a little bit too far. I'm like yelling, sorry. I probably should turn my earbuds down. They put the trash can too far this way, so it's hard to drive through there, so I'm gonna try to shove it back with the Bobcat. Perfect, much better. Push that back. I also pushed this pile up a little bit, so now I got tons of room. Look at that pretty sunrise. All right, I gotta see though if I can drive this thing around the house, because it's very, it's a big slope, and this thing, you don't want to get it on a slope. So I'm gonna go explore. I came around the other side of the house. It was way too steep to take a bucket of rocks down there. Let's check this side, but man, this side looks even worse. I don't think I'm gonna be able to Bobcat this stuff over here. I know it doesn't look steep on camera. The camera flattens everything. This is, yeah, it's just too much. Bobcats need to be on, you know, semi-level ground. So I thought maybe I could drive right on there. No, that part was too narrow, and then there's a huge drop off there. Even this part is too steep. God, it doesn't look steep at all on camera. I know. All right, I'm just gonna throw it all in the trash. I was gonna try to figure out a way to save it, but I'm just gonna dump it in the trash can, and it'll be out of our hair. And they'll bring fill dirt in, probably a big dump truck back there, but they might have to use like a bulldozer or something to kind of make a path that's not sketchy. But I mean, they've dumped stuff back there before. These things are just, yeah, narrow, and you know, not a professional Bobcat driver, so not risking it today. This stuff in there, that stuff in there. Let's clean this place up. Okay, done. Don't forget to check out these subscription shirts if you're interested. Every kid in the 90s will remember the Dare shirts. We did our own little take on them, and they are linked in the description below. That is subscription shirts, and you have a chance to win the Goblin. Look at this. We got our third dumpster completely filled with a bunch of junk. It was getting kind of heavy, and so I decided to start putting more of that trash in there, which, you know, this is just so heavy. But we cleared our step. We can actually get in again. I thought I'd get way more in, but that dumpster is overflowing. So another day of work done. You know, a lot of you guys have asked, hey Matt, what happened to Danger? Like, it's been so long. Danger not your friend anymore? He just comes up here,
Still here.
checking out the view. Look, let me just see what you're seeing.
Yeah, just
Dang. Got the whole world. Danger, one day, all this will be yours.
Like Lion King.
I do want to say sorry that some of these videos in the last two videos have been just pretty much cleanup videos, but that's pretty much all we've been doing. Like, there's just so much cleanup, just trying to figure out where we are here. So probably a bit more cleanup that you're gonna have to get through until we get to like building stuff and like the cool stuff. But I'm showing you the progress. If you're interested in renovating a project like this, there's a lot of cleanup, and I'm kind of learning as I go too. So bear with us for a little more. God, I just keep looking off, and it's just so magical. You and me up here, just staring off into the distance. You want to watch sunset tonight?
Sure.
All right. Giddy up. All right, that is it. Thank you for watching Renovation Ranch. I love you. And I'll see you next time.
Oh. Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mayor.